Good evening, guys. I'm back at the club lake. First time this season. It opened up at the beginning of June. It's now the 23rd of June, so it's had a few weeks open. Surprisingly, not too many people on here, but I think I know why. I did set up. I'm putting that down as a savage liner. Okay, there's I'm getting lots of knocks on the left-hand rod. But anyway, back to where I was. Got here a few hours ago and set up in the swim to my left, and I couldn't find a clear spot. There's thick weed absolutely everywhere. When I was looking around when I got here, I spoke to a guy down to my right, and he was saying the weed is particularly bad this year. And he did say the swim that I've just set in did have a clear spot. So I did want to go up to my left because I see more fish showing up that way, but I don't think I can really get a bait presented very well, not even with a choddy. It's proper thick weed, and I can't find any sort of low weed at all. Every time you cast out, it's just absolutely solid. So I've moved down to where the fella said I found the clear spot he must have been talking about. I've got both rods on it. I've got about 7/8 bombs over the top with boilies and pellets, and what else I've got in there, some sweet corn. And yeah, so rods haven't been out long. I've sort of just been rushing a bit. Now I found the clear spots. I've just got the rods set up, cast out. It may look quite light on here, but it's actually getting dark, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet, go and make my tea while I still can see what I'm doing. And well, we've had that liner. I did actually think that was going to go then, so I think there's fish in the area, so fingers crossed. Okay guys, I've just explained the rods. I've got set up left hand rod, one I just had the little twitch on. That's actually a helicopter style rig. I'm not using a chod, but I'm using my usual combi link on the helicopter. And what I've got is bottom bait and tip with a bit of corn on quite a long hair. The right hand rod is that's got a lead clip with a 2 ounce lead. In fact no, it's not, it's a 1.5 ounce lead, and that's actually got the Ronnie rig on, with an essential cell pop up on there. So yes, I've got one bottom bait, one Ronnie rig, and we'll see what happens. But before it gets dark, I'm going to go and do my food. Anything happens, I'll let you know, and wish me luck. I'm going to need it. See you later. Morning guys, it's about 6 o'clock in the morning. I've been up on and off for a couple of hours watching the water. There's been a lot of fish activity, a lot of fish jumping. I could hear in the night. Mainly to my left in the main part of the water, a couple to my right. I had a lot of liners, a lot of twitches and things on the indicators up to about 1 o'clock in the morning. Since then it's just the odd couple of bleeps. But yeah, there's so much activity going on my indicators last night. I was so confident of a take. It could have been a mixture of liners. I might have been done on a couple of times, and at one point I thought a bream would pick my bait up, but it stopped twitching after a little while. So yeah, the baits are still out from last night. I'm going to leave them there until I recast later this morning, unless anything happens. But it's still early, still a chance of a bite today. I've got another night to do. I'm not going to move or do anything now. I'm quite confident with the spots. These fish are active. They're in the area. They're mainly to my left, but more near the swim I started in with all the weed. But they are sort of more the other side of the lake, so not even in the water there, not in the water that you can fish to from there, because there's people fishing the other side. But yeah, they are mainly to my left, and on the other side of the lake, most of the fish I've seen. The odd one a bit closer. Probably the nearest I've seen jumping is about 40 yards away from my baits. But like I say, I've had lots of indications of fish in the swim, so I'm going to keep them where they are. It's a nice clear spot where I am, on some silt, and yeah, I put some bait out there last night, as you know, and yeah, I'm just going to sit on it and wait. Yeah, if it happens, you'll be the first to know. I'm going to sit here watching and listening, and make yourself a nice cup of tea. Catch you later. It's about 10 o'clock, recast both rods. Left hand rod is a naked chod, right hand rod is a helicopter rig with my combi link set up. Use an 18mm cell with a half a cell fluoro pop up, critically balanced, as I showed in the water tank test. Both rigs are looking really tidy and really good, both on the clear spot that I found yesterday where I've been baiting. So yeah, feeling pretty good. I've had a couple of fish show over the baits, but there's fish showing all over, you know, spasmodically. They're not all the time, but every now and again you'll see one posh out, but they're pretty much all over the lake. So yeah, feeling pretty confident. Just have to see what happens. Now, regarding the weather, there's a little bit of drizzle in the air this morning. It's quite cool. The breeze is still going. But we've just got over a really hot period. You're probably all aware that we've had a bit of a heat wave. That was on Tuesday, Wednesday night. Extremely humid, really very hot. And then Thursday morning it's cooled down again. And yesterday, Friday, was actually quite chilly. In fact, it's quite a strong breeze and a little bit overcast. When the sun comes out, it does warm it up pretty quick. But this morning we've had a little bit of sort of drizzle in the air. Still windy. It's not cold, don't get me wrong. And the sun was out for 5 minutes a little while ago, and I've had to move the cool box and the box of cider into the shade. It actually got quite warm. So I think it's going to be sunshine and overcast today, periods, you know. But that's the story. So hopefully, where it's been hot and the fish have probably just been chilling, now this weather's sort of picked up and changed a bit. I'm hoping it's going to get them going. But the fellow on the other side, he's had one. I think it's about £25. So yeah, they're having it. They're moving around. It's just a case of sitting it out, I think. Okay, so this is what I'm pulling out, and that's what the lake bed is absolutely covered in. You can see my rig in there. The rig's come back clear. It's all caught up on the actual lead. But as I started winding this rod in, it was nice and smooth, and then it pulled into the weed. So I'm still happy with the spots. So that gives you an idea just what we're dealing with. It's like grass, and that's all over the lake bed. Hi guys, it's about 3 o'clock. Just to let you know, I've actually changed tactics. Right hand rod I've pulled in and switched it with a zig. I've seen some fish patrolling about 3/4 away, or maybe more over on the far bank, and they're going up and down. They're almost going against the wind and going into the bay down there on the right hand side. But there's been some proper crashing around, a few fish cruising with their dorsals out. So yeah, I thought, well, there's no one fishing over there, I might just chuck a lead over and see what happens with a zig on. Left hand rod is still where it was, with the naked chod. Yeah, watch this space. Hi guys, it's about 5 o'clock. We just had a bit of a shower, it's just stopped, and I'm just getting the rods ready for the night. I found a spot a bit further out. Now there's no one fishing opposite me. It's a clearish spot. It's only about 2 foot deep, so I'm going to stick a bottom bait out there because it's so shallow, using my faithful combi link. So I've got about ½ an inch of free braid underneath the eye liner. Bottom bait with half a pop up, combi linked to the mono, then the link swivel sleeve, anti-tangle sleeve, and then onto the helicopter setup. And I've got it set just so that when the towel or the shrinks, that the anti-tangle sleeve there just sits above the buffer bead, so that when I'm about to cast, the line won't tangle around the main line. So that just gives it a little bit of depth to go into any silt, like so. So I'm going to chuck that out in a minute. I'm going to put a PVA bag on it. While I'm talking, I had a round me rods in, and I had a quick look down on the shallow bay to my right. There's a lot of fish down there. It's very, very weedy. It's the first swim I looked at when I came down, because I was thinking about it, thinking they would be down there. But it's so weedy, almost unfishable. I don't want to go down there, start leading around trying to find a clear spot and then spook the fish out that are there already. I'm hoping that they're down there just for the day and they'll move back out in the evening. I'm seeing some fish just now to my right, moving around on the top. So there's still fish in front of me. And hopefully they'll come down in numbers like they were last night, but who knows, it's a gamble. Do I move, do I stay? You know, there's a lot of fish here this morning, a lot of fish around in the night. It's a job to know what to do for the best, really. Okay guys, it's 8:10. I've just recast right hand rod. Had a lot of birds diving over it, and also when I cast it I wasn't entirely happy with the line lay. Felt like it was wrapped around some reed coming back to me. So I've recast it, got a more direct line to the lead, so I'm much happier. I've also just put a few more spots over each rod. So yes, just so there's a bit of bait out there for tonight. like I say, the tufties and the ducks have been diving like crazy on my bait. They're having a go even now. So I'm not too sure how much was left out there, so I'll put a bit more out, and now they're having a go again. But that's how it goes, I suppose. And a nice fish just crashed out there. I don't know if you heard that. But, yeah. I'm hoping that the fish move back up into this open water, like last night, and they don't stay down in the shallow bay where they all are, or where they all were this morning. There's a few more fish showing just to my right, so maybe they're creeping back up again for the night. Well, the traps are set, nothing else I can do now, so just got to go for it and hope for the best. Anyway, anything happens, I'll let you know. 8 o'clock Sunday morning, guys, and not such a good morning. Very quiet night, just the odd bleep on both rods. But yeah, none of the liners I was getting on Friday night, none of the activities, proper up and down buzzer movement. These were just twitches. So yeah, very quiet, and it's not looking good. There's nothing like the activity on the fish. I had a couple in the night to my right, but this time yesterday morning they was jumping around all over the place. A guy to my right who's packed up and gone past me this morning, he said there's nothing happening down there either. All the fish seem to have disappeared from down in the bay. So not too sure what's happening, but the fish just don't seem to be playing ball. I've seen one fish about 10 minutes ago right over the other side, yeah, much out of my water. It's like, yeah, but that was one fish I've seen showing. So yeah, completely different conditions to yesterday. Well, not conditions, exactly the same weather conditions, but the fish just don't seem to be doing the same thing as what they was doing yesterday. I don't know why. There's no extra pressure really. Yeah, they're just switched off by the look of it. So yeah, looks like a blank. I'm going to slowly start packing down now. I say slowly, I won't be leaving till sort of midday, but I'll start packing the gear down and get it on the trolley. Yeah, doesn't look good. Maybe next time, eh? Anyway, catch you later. Thanks for watching. Not been the best session, I know, but yeah, that's fishing. Take care, guys. Okay, guys, I was meant to be going to see a parachute jump this afternoon, so I was packing up earlier, and then I was told it's not happening today because of the weather, and it has got really cloudy, a bit drizzly, so I understand why they haven't done it. So for the last couple of hours I've just moved down to the end swim. Thought I'd give it a go, and but it's not looking good. I haven't seen a fish down here yet, and I'm probably going to wind in a minute and call it a day, and yeah, admit defeat. But anyway, until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.